Welcome back to Trippin' and good morning everyone. Today is going to be so awesome and exciting. We have some really cool activities planned for today, and of course we'll take you guys along with us. But first, Brad has been wanting to make something for quite some time now, so we're going to try out a new recipe today.
Today, before our hike, we wanted something special for breakfast and for when we get back. That special treat is going to be a Farro, brown butter, and honey cake. I made brown butter the night before to save time this morning. It's super easy. Follow the recipe in the description to brown your butter. We ground our own Farro with our coffee grinder, which was perfect. Start by adding 2 cups of sugar to the browned butter. A mixer works best, but all I have is this immersion blender that I'm pretty sure I ruined by mixing this. Mix well until pale and fluffy, or until the sugar dissolves into the butter. Add 1 egg at a time and mix. The goal for any cake is to mix it as little as possible. Mix until each ingredient is just incorporated. Add a 1/4 cup of honey and mix. Combine all the dry ingredients together. Add 1/3 of all dry ingredients and mix. Add half the milk and mix. Followed by another 1/3 of the dry ingredients. Followed again by the last half of milk and the last 1/3 of dry ingredients. Mix just until combined. Dump that into your prepared pan and bake for 25 to 35 minutes until browned and set.
Ooh. I think it's ready.
Best served warm, but will still be fantastic after a day or two. You're going to want to try this cake.
How big of slices you want? Looks pretty good. Smells even better.
Yeah, it smells so good.
First bite.
No, you can have it. That smells so good. I can't wait to try it.
That's really good.
Oh, that is so good. I don't want to wait. So I made him cut into it now.
Charlotte's not normally this tall. She's filming for me on a stool.
With coffee, this would be so good. This is really good. You should definitely try and make this at home. Recipe will be in the description down below.
Chief's the lucky dog today. He needs the most exercise. What is it? What is it? What is it?
I guess he doesn't like bears. Okay, Chief. Hey, Chief. Chief, it's okay. Just a sign. Bear safety.
We saw a bear in our camp last night, which is why he's on high alert for bears.
Hi, Chief.
Was he scared?
Yeah, when it started swaying, he freaked out. That was Chief's first time on a suspension bridge, and he did great. But he was like a little wobbly. But he did pretty good.
Oh, good.
So the story goes that around 1950 something, around 1956, this train crashed, and the railroad, I believe, is right over there that way. What would you say? That's about like 100.
About 50 yards.
And the railroad is about 50 yards that way. So it is very interesting that they're over here. A lot of people don't understand how they could have derailed from the tracks and crashed over here. It's pretty interesting. There's, I believe, 7 boxcars. A lot of people think it's really interesting that the boxcars crashed here because there is old growth trees in between where it crashed and the tracks. So some things don't add up. But it's pretty cool to see. There's one over there, there's a few over there, right?
And just all the trees between them, it's so difficult to think of how they could have gotten where they are now, especially from way back over there. It's cool though. Then set way back down over here. There's another one or two. There's scratch marks on the rock. I don't know. It's fun to walk around and listen to everyone theorize how they think the train cars got down here. I don't know if I've heard a good enough theory to convince me yet. It's pretty interesting.
What's your theory, Brad?
I don't know. It's tough to know what my theory is. I don't know if I have one yet. Haven't spent enough time here to really formulate that opinion.
Do you even know the story?
Yeah.
Am I going the right way?
Yeah. Yeah, I know the story. A lumber car got jammed up and they derailed, and it's a mystery how they got down here, so it was probably aliens. You hear that, Shyla? It's about to happen again. So that's the train, and here's where all the cars ended up. And over here too.
Chippy, you did so good.
He definitely gets nervous and like
Clenches.
down.
Great way to start a day.
Yep.
Do you regret the cake? Eating it before the hike?
Not at all.
See, I told you.
It's like just long enough of a hike to where you like get your blood moving. I got like a drip of sweat coming down, but not enough to make you feel horrible after eating a slice of cake in the morning.
Chippy, are you happy?
So I think this is where we're gonna leave you at Bijou Falls. Really gorgeous here. It just happened to swing through. And I think this is where we're gonna leave you guys. We got a long drive ahead of us up to Dawson Creek. So that's where we're headed next. We'll probably pick you up when we get up there, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll see you guys next week.